Hi, I'm Beckham, KHOSA Computer Practice Tutor. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified whenever we upload a new video that might help you to excel whether in computer practice N4, N5, and N6. Today we are going to focus on levels, which is computer practice N6 related. There are various methods of doing the labels, but today I present in your attention the simplest method on how to do labels. We are using the question paper of 9 September 2020, question 8D. And the first instruction from question 8D, it says open a new document and create labels for the different teams. Already we have opened a new document. The second instruction says, sorry, create 12 labels, 2 columns and 6 rows. You may use the following label. Label vendor, it's A1. Product number is 28171. As we commence with the labels, we go to mailings and we go to start mail match. We select labels. In some instances, you won't be given the label vendors, the product number. What do you do then? You use the presetted label vendors and the product number, it's L7159. But in this case, we have been given the label vendor, which is A1. There we have A1 and the product number is 28171. More importantly, details. We must have 2 columns and 6 rows. 2 columns, 6 rows. Okay. Now we highlight the labels and we click on design. We click on borders and we say all borders. What is the purpose of inserting the borders? So that when you print, these borders will appear on your document. And if you don't insert the borders, your document will be blank and you are going to lose marks. Let me show you. You see, this document is blank because we have not inserted the borders. So it's very important that we insert the borders. How do we do the borders? We highlight, we click on design, borders, and all borders. Ensure, and question 8D instruction number 3 says ensure that you use portrait or rotation. We go to page layout. We want to verify our rotation is portrait, and they say on instruction number 4 use a Labels.N6 FB10 PTS font for the entire document. We click on home and it must be on, no spacing, and we key in. As we key in Labels.N6, it will appear. You just enter, and the font, they said it must be 10. It must be 10. Berlin. Okay, right. It must be 10. And instruction number 5, display the borders of all the labels which I have just outlined. Now we skipped instruction number 5, going forward to instruction number 6. It says use the following heading on all the labels in 16pt, bold, italics, and centered. Now we are going to increase the font size to 16 and we type South Africa RWC 2019 champions. It must be centered. It must be centered. You can say Control B for bold and italics, and we enter once. We go back to our normal font size, which is 10. And going forward to instruction number 7, use the data source that you created in question 8a to merge the following fields into the labels, right align, and in the following order. So we are going to right align, and we are going to right align. We go to mailings. You see now the insert match field is not activated. So what do? We say select recipients. Because now we have already created the data source, we just click on used existing list, and I have saved question 8a data source on my desktop. There we go. Okay, and now we have to match. Captain, you enter once. Coach, you enter once. The third one is country, you enter once. The last one is pool. And from there you update the labels so that this heading may appear in all the labels. So it means this information in the first block must appear in all the labels. So what do we do then? We update the labels. As you can see, it is displayed on all the labels. And very importantly, you must insert your question number at the last column, or at the last yes, at the last column. You must insert your examination number. It must be right aligned. There you will insert your examination number. Your examination number, it's your ID number. You're going to insert your ID number. From there you go back to mailings and you preview. Before you go to preview, you must print this document and you preview. There we have the first letter, the second letter, and the third letter. Bear in mind, you must not forget again also to insert your examination number on the last column of your labels. Thank you very much.